Traders, welcome back to another price action training lesson. We're looking at S&P 500 and mini futures. We have a spike and a channel working higher, which we expect new high to be tested. But right now the prices are still below the supportive indicator, the 21 bar range moving average. And I cannot go long as long as we are below EMA, because we may test the new low for this downtrend. But I want to see push above EMA holding, and a failed second entry short, bearish trap, because that is a sign that the bulls are in the market and they're going to test the new extreme. So right now we are going sideways. We cannot stay above the EMA. We can see the blue rectangle is indicating the news announcement soon, so we don't want to be trading right around the news. And we can see the price action completely traded down and the news created bearish reversal. Now this can happen, news, they can distort the price action. So how am I going to approach a structure like this? Well, I can either draw wider downtrend like this, but if I'm going to draw a wider downtrend like this, I have overshoot right here because I have bounce here, bounce here. Overshoot can lead to break of a channel or sometimes even reversals. I'm definitely expecting stronger pullback. Now, this is quite common. I was expecting more of a bullish reversal because we tested the beginning, the breakout phase of the spike in the channel, and we can basically see that this is the first leg, and we expect for price action to create the second leg up. So this was caused by the news, and a lot of times the market will take back all the price action caused by the news. Either way, this is overshoot, and you expect stronger correction. So right now, I cannot go short, but I cannot go long because this is not a bullish trend. So this is area of development where I need to be patient for price action to give me clear structure and rules to align. You can see prices are above EMA, so I cannot sell, and they're below EMA, so I cannot go long. So right now we can see price action keeps creating many pushes higher. So what I'm going to do, draw wider uptrend. As I said, I'm not really expecting price action to test the new low. Given we tested the breakout of the spike in the channel, we expect the second leg, and I expect for price action to really not care too much about this news announcement. This is typical structure that works in ES, and right now price action is breaking the channel, so we can't really consider second entry long at the trend line because we broke this trend line. So I got to be patient again, just area of development. You can see price action is just going up and down, up and down. Nothing really too clean or static for me to trust it. So I'm just simply going to be patient, not really going to meddle with this. Okay, we created a new extreme for this uptrend. So let's see what's going to happen now. Downtrend, overshoot, leads to bullish reversal. Uptrend played out with the break in new extreme. But instead of price action reacting to break new high and reversing, we can see prices are going back above the EMA and we continue to trend higher consistently like this. So I have to ask myself, why the market keeps trending higher since we already have a break in new extreme? It's because there's a brand new channel being established. The trend, the uptrend is going to be stronger. So I'm going to connect the first couple swings at the bottom of the bigger channel. And what I'm going to do, copy it and put it at the top. This fits pretty well. Push phase, correction phase, push phase, correction phase, push phase. I'm looking for a second entry long at the EMA to capitalize on this bullish structure. And we have overshoot again. Okay, so I can expect stronger pullback now. This was going through my mind. I expect for price action to correct a little bit stronger. Now it is tempting to widen the channel because it looks like the bullish pattern is going to be the new trend. We need to get the second leg measured move reached. But if I'm going to think about widening the channel, I need to see how EMA is holding. And EMA is not letting price action break at all. It's completely rejecting and we keep trending higher. So overshoot a lot of times will have stronger pullback, break the channel, and it's not acting that way at all. When only first entry long is holding at the EMA, that is a sign that I can safely widen the channel and I can consider this uptrend still valid and in play. So this is how we're going to determine that the overshoot is not really the structure and we are safe to assume that the channel is wider. So you have first entry long, what I'm thinking about, second entry long at the EMA. There's only a first entry long, count reset. I'm going to redraw the downtrend working lower because during every trend there is always a correction phase, push phase and correction phase. Okay, we expect new low for this downtrend, but as we are trending this far up, it is less likely. And notice how far we are retracing. We retrace almost 90% of this downtrend. The more you retrace, the less you expect new low to be tested. And notice what we have. There was a first entry short attempt to create new extreme, and it failed strongly. And this is a second entry long new high, first entry long, pullback, second entry long, great bullish bar. Now it is a little bit more aggressive because every single time you don't have full new extreme, it is concerning, but the higher you retrace, the less you're going to make this second leg down to a new extreme. So this is first decent setup for the day. second entry long. You get a failed second entry short, but you cannot go long because it didn't trigger. There was inside bar like this. Okay, we created another push up. So price action is going sideways right now. I'm going to redraw short and downtrend working lower. We have a new high first entry long, second entry long. I cannot go long above such a horrible bar like this. This is a doji. We have a break, move to a new extreme, and this is a new high. Excuse me, this is micro double top can reset. First entry long, pullback, second entry long failed. So this is technically double trap because the second entry long that was doji got trapped. It was actually inside bar, and a failed second entry long sellers, they're going to get trapped as well because this is a breakout pullback pattern. We broke higher, we tested this important breakout area. So this is a breakout pullback, double trap, high probability setup. If you're unsure because it is a little bit congested, you need to wait for the high low above EMA. Now we get high low here, which is also considered to be small triple test, but it's quite below EMA and it's not fully bullish. If the signal bar closed more bullish, you could have considered high low triple test, but like this is a little bit sketchy and market keeps trending higher. You have a new high. I'm looking for second entry long. Micro double top can reset. So this is technically first entry long only. Okay, market is going a little bit sideways. I'm going to redraw the short and downtrend. First entry long can get a second entry long at the EMA, and EMA is not holding, not even triple test. So we're below EMA. So I can't really go long now because I would need to see push above EMA and high low confirmation setup, at least get above this support. And market keeps trending lower. I cannot go long because right now we're still below EMA. There's a case for wider downtrend because it visually looks like a one leg working lower. There is no broad pullback, so I cannot go long just yet. I need to see a push above EMA and a failed second entry short. And we created a break and a new extreme. So I'm expecting the same thing as we expected at the beginning of the session. We're breaking the uptrend and I expect new high to be tested. But because we're below EMA, I don't know how deep the correction is going to be. I want to see push above EMA and I want to see failed second entry short above EMA. Can we get it? New low first entry short failure. No micro double bottom, so still the count is in. This is the lowest low of this correction. I'm going to reset the count. First entry short, pullback. Okay, second entry above EMA, and this is a second entry short failure. New low, first entry short, pullback, second entry short failure. We expect new high to be tested. Okay, it worked for 4.25 points. We scalped for 2 points, but even the larger scalp won. We still expect new high, but price action is what a spike of volatility, and we completely reverse all the way back down. So at this point, because we reversed so sharply to the downside, I'm not gonna no longer expect new high because this was so close. We almost tested the new extreme. The bulls, they attempted to get the new high, and right now market completely reversed. You can see spike in volatility. So I'm gonna adapt to a brand new structure. I'm gonna redraw the short and downtrend working lower. And right now what I'm focusing on is this downtrend getting the new extreme following the trend line rules. This is the new low first entry short, and I need to see second entry short at the EMA if I want to participate on this bearish move down. Okay, we have a break, move to a new extreme. Because we were breaking new low, I'm pausing, looking to sell. Prices are pushing above EMA, so this is a good sign that I no longer need to be looking for shorts. This is a new low first entry short. Failed second entry short right at the EMA would be decent, but we don't have a failed second entry short. Close outside, new extreme already, and price action is breaking back below EMA. So this is already starting to have a trailing range feel because EMA is flat and we have big move up and big move down, basically indecision. So because this is resembling a trend range, I'm going to be following the short-term channels mainly. I still expect after break second entry long to get a new high or to the downside second entry short, but as you can see, we just keep creating massive spikes, breaking new high, breaking new low. I was on my break here. There seems to be a really big spike in volatility because these moves are really happening fast. Spike down, spike up, spike down. So nothing to overcomplicate. We have right now price action trending higher. I'm going to redraw a short map trend. Had there been a failed second entry short above EMA, you could have considered, because you have two-legged pullback down, EMA is flattening, downtrend's played out, but we are below EMA every single time. So, I can't really risk it just yet because there is no proven support or resistance just yet. The trend range is getting established, so I'm just going to be patient. Okay, we have two-legged pullback down, Downtrend played out with the break, new extreme. We're above EMA. Now we have visual to like a pullback, push above EMA, and a high-low confirmation setup. This would have been a nice high-low because we need to get new high tested. Problem is, this single bar on my chart has a big tail at the top. So it is really resembling more and more of a doji. So I can't really go long here, but if you have a nice bullish bar here closing on its high, this is a great push above EMA high-low, and we need to get new high tested. Okay, we created a break. New extreme. Price action right now is going sideways. We have a new high, first entry long, pullback, second entry long feather. Second entry long feather triggered below bullish bar, which I cannot sell. But double bar entry is getting quite tempting because the single bar is quite bearish. You need to use limit order though because the majority of scalp was already made. So if you're going to use limit order here on the failed second entry long, decent setup because the downtrend needs to get new extreme, uptrend's played out. We're coming off the range highs. Market created a break and a new extreme. Break a new low. You can see small trend range being established for EMA, consistent price swings up and down. Right now we have high-low confirmation setup of the failed breakout. We're bouncing off the important breakout area that we outlined earlier. So we expect right now for price action to continue to go higher. Now, am I looking for a wider downtrend? Not really, because this is resembling such a trend range structure. Yes, there is bearish tilt, but downtrends shouldn't be this broad. You can see how sideways this is. You know, we're more thinking playing this as a trend range to be safe because it is very easy to get tripped up selling at the low while the market is going to reverse. So we have high-low confirmation setup. Notice how far you're away from the EMA. The price action is going to pull back, confirm this failed breakout. Great signal bar. Can we get a failed second entry short? No, there was no break below. I'm going to redraw right now. The short-term uptrend working higher. So you can see we're right now playing this as a trend range. Buy low, sell high. There was no failed second entry short. Would have been great. New low. First entry short, second entry short failure. You have a new high. We expect new high to be tested. Count reset. First entry long. Can we get a second entry long? We cannot get a second entry long. I cannot go long on just first entry long. Now you can treat this as a failed second entry short. But even though it worked, that's not really good because we prefer failed second entry short to form while the move is happening, not when the leg up is so strong and deep. You know, this is basically treated as first entry long. The further you go, basically the more you have to treat as first entry long. So this is only first entry long. We have a break in new extreme. We're confirming the resistance where sellers are going to step into the market. Playing the range rules, buy low, sell high. Lower high, confirmation setup. Broad triple top. Decent high probability setup. Great signal bar. Very similar to this, just vice versa. And market keeps trending lower. We're bouncing off the support again. Now we have a break in new extreme, but this is a new high first entry long, second entry long. It is a mini second entry long. You know, it is a tiny second entry long. There's small support here. Definitely the proven support is here and it's holding. So you can consider this mini second entry long. I would prefer to get high-low confirmation setup though. Okay, now we have high-low confirmation setup. The support is holding even more. And this is now high-low multiple test of the support. Because the downtrend played out. Okay, we're pushing higher. And we're not making it past the midline. And this is important. Because this is giving us right now a bearish imbalance. Because we're not making it all the way up here. So this means I'm not going to be fading now. The signal bar is bad. But because we didn't make it past the midline. There's this empty room at the top. I cannot right now go long. I cannot fade the breakout. Because we didn't make it to the top. Break a new extreme. Okay, we're back above the EMA. We have a new low. First entry short pullback, second entry short failure. Had there been a failed second entry short triggered, it never triggered. Had it triggered, it would have been decent setup back into trend range. But right now, as you can see, what is happening right now? We can see the initial trend range is not really getting as confirmed now. The key levels are not holding. We're not making it all the way up to here. There is some bearish bias. So I right now need to be careful because I cannot right now fade the breakouts because there is bearish tilt. The trend range is not really as static and as healthy as it earlier was. So you got to be careful. Okay, as you can see, price action just keeps oscillating up and down. And now pretty much it's really confusing because it is working lower, but this is not a good downtrend for us to trust it. Because this is just a trend range with a slight bearish tilt. So as you can see, the key levels are not static. So this is a difficult structure to trade. You gotta be patient here. Normally you can buy low, sell high, but how do you know it's not gonna create additional push down? You don't know. So you can't really take a setup here. Okay, price action is going still sideways, and now finally the structure is getting clear. We have a massive spike up, which is basically freeing the price action. We already created a new extreme, and now it's getting way too late. So this is the overall structure for today. It started quite slow with a slow uptrend, then the volatility picked up, and you can see it is looking very rangy. So don't really be focusing on drawing a channel too broad. You really want to make sure you're taking full advantage of playing this as a trend range. I'm gonna wrap it up. I'm gonna talk to you next time. Good luck with your trading.